Hey guys, it's Gretchen and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the lack of eye makeup as well as the title of this video, I am going to be trying one of those palette bingo makeup things. I've never done a palette bingo before, but I love the concept of it, especially if you're in a makeup rut, kind of like I currently am. I keep gravitating toward the same types of looks, so I'm really excited to try this. So how palette bingo works, basically you pick a palette and you number each shade in the palette, and then you randomly pick 5 shades. So I have a random number generator app on my phone, which I will be using, and it just generates random numbers. And those 5 shades, spells out bingo, you incorporate it into a look of some kind. Some people do it in the order that they were picked. Some people just create a look with the 5 things. That is what I'm going to be doing because I feel like it might get a little crazy if I do it in the same order that they popped up. So for my first palette bingo, I will be using the Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. It's the Morphe one. It is gorgeous. This is just a gorgeous color story. So I will be using this. How I will number the colors, this will be 1 through 7, 8 through 14, and so on and so on. There's 35 shades total, so I will be generating numbers 1 through 35 and then just going through. I hope I get something other than just browns, but I hope it doesn't just be like all shimmers. That would be fun. So I already have the rest of my face makeup on. I don't have any lipsticks on yet because I wasn't sure what to put on. So depending on this look, will determine what lipstick I use. So let's go ahead and get started. I have my phone here, so I'm gonna pull up the app that I'm using for this. Is called Pretty Random. It just makes it pretty. Minimum is 1, maximum is 35. And so I just have that set up right here. So we're gonna go ahead and start randomizing. All right, so the first one is 24. So the first shade is Lolly Mama. It's this pink right here. Oh boy. All right, so it's this pink right here. That's exciting. I'm glad that it's not gonna be entirely brown now. That's the first shade, Lolly Mama. All right, next one, 22. And 22 is this shimmery purple called A Moment. Luckily it's not like glittery, it's just shimmery. All right, so far this is what we've got, or it's not a nude look. All right, next, 29. We're in the 20s. All right, so down here with Stay True, we have a very colorful look right now. So far, they're all relatively the same, and at least with these 3 shades, I can do something. So I'm interested to see what the last 2 will be. 34, so almost at the very end. Ooh, this is really deep maroon. This is Crazy. Okay. All right, something's coming together. Something's coming together. I'm excited to see what the 5th one is. I'm almost hoping for a nude though, so that I could do like a base, but fingers crossed for a good one. 13. Ooh. Okay, 13 is this one called Bougie, and it's also a shimmery one. It's the only like brownish one. All right, so these are my colors that I will be using for this palette bingo. I'm pretty excited to see how this works. All right, so just looking at these, I can definitely use Bougie as like an eyebrow highlight or like inner corner highlight. Oh yeah, I've got a look for this. All right, I know what I'm doing. This is cool. I'm excited. Let's do this. I'm gonna zoom y'all in a little bit just so you can get a closer look. So first thing I gotta do is put a little primer on my eyelids. I do have some foundation on my eyelids. It was very strange to do my foundation before my eyes this morning. So I know a lot of people do it that way, and I used to do it that way. But then I was like, hey, maybe if I do my eye look first, I can cover up any fallout that may happen. So I just used the Morphe eyeshadow primer. It's one of my favorites. So now that that is all good. All right, so looking at this color scheme, the first one that I'm gonna do is I am gonna go in with the first color that we got, which was Lolly Mama. Lolly Mama? Lolly Mama. And I'm gonna put that into my crease. Because I have hooded eyelids, I'm gonna go a little bit above the crease so that it doesn't disappear. I'm gonna go in. I will say this palette is gorgeous, but it's got a little bit of fallout going on with it. Not bad, but some. A trick I learned a while ago on YouTube is that if you have hooded eyelids for your crease color, go above the crease. So like it can go in the crease, but also go above it so that it actually shows up. So now that I have the crease color down, I'm gonna go to my outer corner. For the outer corner, I am gonna go into this fourth shade that we got, which was called Crazy. So down here, it's like this deep maroon. And I'm gonna just put that on the outer corner of my eyes. This is actually looking pretty good. I mean, I only have 2 shades on there right now. I'm happy with the colors that the random generator picked. I had played with some of these colors before, but obviously not together. So now that the outer corner color is on, I'm just gonna go in with another fluffy brush and just kind of blend it up and over a little bit so that it's not quite so harsh. I have so many eyeshadow brushes and they all have a different purpose. Some are just meant for blend-in, some are just meant for applying. Probably overkill, but whatever. So now for my actual eyelid, I'm gonna go in with that shimmery shade that we got, that second one, which was called A Moment. And I'm just gonna put that onto my eyelid. Go in, pick up some on either side of my brush, and I'm just gonna plop it onto my eyelid. Kinda like how that's looking. I will say, even this like shimmery shade applies really well. So even though there's a little bit of fallout with this palette, all of it applies really well. At least I think it does. Again, gonna go in with a fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything together, so that it doesn't have like harsh lines. So for my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with the third color we got, which was called Stay True. So that's this one down here. And I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Go in with a really tiny flat brush. I'm just gonna work it into my lower lash line. Anyone else make a funny face whenever they put something on like their lower lash line, or just heck, anything with their eyes? Now I'm gonna take another flat but fluffier brush and just kind of smoke it out, or smudge it out, or however you wanna call it. Just kind of softens it a little bit. And now for the final color, I'm gonna go in with that 5th shade that we got, which is called Bougie. And I'm gonna put a little bit on the inner corner of my eyes and possibly bring it up to my brow. Go in with it. This is like a rose gold shade, which is nice. And then I'm just gonna put some on my inner corner. This one takes a little bit more work to get in there. Up a little bit to my brow. I think that might have been a little overkill, but whatever, it's fine. All right, so there's the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some eyeliner and some lashes, and then I'll be back. And voila, I have put some eyeliner on, I've put some lashes on, put a little lipstick on. This is Androgyny by Jeffree Star. And this is the final look for this palette bingo. I actually really like it. I like how it turned out a lot. Luckily, I got colors that all worked pretty well together. I know that's not always the case when it comes to palette bingos, so I am pretty happy with how this one turned out. Let me know y'all's thoughts on how this look turned out, what you might have done differently. I mean, like I say, I'm not a beauty guru. I just really like makeup and I like to play with it. And honestly, being indoors all the time, that's all I've pretty much done, is play with makeup and play Animal Crossing. This was a lot of fun to do. I kind of want to do more palette bingos, maybe do them with like smaller palettes, like that only have like 9 shades or something like that. I think this might be the largest palette I have, so, but I definitely would like to do one again. Yeah, this was just a lot of fun to do, and it kind of got some creativity going because I had definitely been in a rut with my makeup looks. They were all starting to look the same, so I definitely wouldn't have done these colors together, even though they worked well together. Very happy with how this turned out. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Go on down there and hit that subscribe button, wherever it may be, because I don't know, even though I do. This is just my shtick now. Also hit that notification bell in case you want to know when I upload, and in case YouTube wants to let you know when I upload, because I would really appreciate it. And until next time, bye guys.